Greetings and salutations. My name is Gordon Golding, and I'm going to talk to you about the future of all humanity. Well, we're all going to die. That's because we're human. But our history, our art, our knowledge will live on. But for how long? What is the final destiny of humanity? In the Pulitzer Prize-winning novel, Guns, Germs, and Steel, by Gerard Diamond, he postulated that initially some civilizations dominated others by the luck of geographic location and natural resources, like domesticatable animals, a temperate environment, a good selection of food resources, and then later civilizations dominated by a technological advantage. Well, what civilization will dominate Earth's future? Will humanity go gently into that good night, an unheard whisper in space? Will it go extinct? And what will cause the end of all humanity? Wars, plagues, famine, or some cataclysmic event of Mother Nature or space? Religion, culture, governments, and language. They're human inventions that bring us together, yet they are causing misunderstanding, repression, and conflict. What apocalypse waits humanity? There is another choice. A choice where the future is more optimistic, where the goal is to end all wars, to end disease, to end famine. A future where the goal of all of our society is to the betterment of mankind. Will it be a government, religion, culture, or even a language that holds humanity together? Or will it be more likely some idea, some common goal, something that will make all societies come together? For the next few minutes, I want to inform you and hopefully get you thinking about what the future does hold. What will be the final judgment of Earth? I think we've all seen glimpses of this final destiny throughout human history, the good and the bad. But I will give you my vision, my hope for humanity. Let's call it the Star Trek principles. A future where building the United States of Earth is a real possibility. So, what's tearing us apart? Religion, tribal culture, government actions. All of these things have caused conflict as they've tried to dominate each other throughout human history. Wars of religion, wars of borders, clashes of cultures. It's all about competing ideas and interests. But what of the good things, in my opinion, the good things? What of Americanism, democracy, United Nations, universal civil rights, the idea of social justice, equal rights for all? After you listen to me, I hope you'll find yourself at least thinking, what will happen to my children's children's children? Can we settle our petty disputes and work towards a more enlightened goal? I think so, and I hope you find yourself considering a more optimistic destiny for all of humanity. So, what's driving our conflicts and what's the best hope for our future? What's pushing us apart first? Religion. Mine is better than yours. My beliefs are God-sent, and you must believe them and worship like me. The bad parts of culture? Embedded racism, sexism, religious bigotry, honor killings. Those are still part of the cultures of today. The bad parts about governments, they divide us with borders, with laws. Language. If you can't talk to somebody, you can't communicate. That definitely divides us. So what brings us together? Technology, the internet, instant news. This is spreading culture like never before. Religion can bring us together. Love thy neighbor, peace be upon thee. These seem like common themes. Don't steal, don't kill. Let's agree upon some few basic parts and then we can debate the other stuff later. The good parts of culture. Peace, love, make love not war, rock and roll music, mass media, popular movies. This is creeping Western civilization. But in the end, can everybody in the world accept that everyone is equal and deserves the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? Governments can bring us together. The UN, the growth of global democracies, the US Constitution. We the people, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom to assemble. Language can bring us together. English is becoming one of the more popular global languages for business and technology. And with technology, we can instantly translate English into any other language and vice versa. So where do I think we're going? I think we're heading towards a world government. That's the logical place that we've been evolving to. It'll be a representative democracy with some socialistic aspects and maybe even some capitalism thrown in. Religion, a common religion, God only knows. But as a citizen of the world, I must insist that religion be separated from the government because non-common religious beliefs that are put into law infringes upon personal rights and causes conflict. Technology. Good parts about technology, the internet, instant news. This is spreading culture like never before. This will breed more global common culture that will bring us together. In the end, I think this common culture of globalism will be humanistic, benevolent, and hopefully peaceful. Language, I see the future being English, a absorbing words and phrases from other languages, some sort of like Earth speak. So I discussed the future of humanity, and I think it'll have a nice journey. Some people think it'll end tragically. I hope you will envision one that works towards a more peaceful global culture, kind of a United States of Earth. Some of the visions that inspired me: Americanism, the expansionism, the exploration, equal rights, personal freedom. Think of a globalized, English-speaking, socialistic democracy with the U.S. Constitution as its guide, as a United Earth empire. Not a bad future from an American perspective. When I was a kid, I saw that future on TV every day, where races, cultures, religion were all treated fairly and equally. They all came with a noble cause, a common cause, to expand knowledge and help others. This vision wasn't mine, but it was created by Gene Roddenberry of Star Trek. In that world, there is no poor, no disease, no hunger. All work towards the common good. So, global governments, they're evolving into socialistic democracies. Global culture is being partially replaced by global culture. So how do you feel about this? Global government, global language, global culture. Do these things scare you or energize you? In the end, they're the only hope for mankind. I'll close by having you imagine a future. What do you see? Do you see a bleak dystopia? Hopefully you'll see a bright future, one with equal rights, justice for all, the end result of Americanism, democracy, a world not unlike the Star Trek universe. Thank you very much, and live long and prosper.